Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. So today I want to play around a little bit and see what effects I can achieve. And actually I was inspired also by a very awesome pour from Sandra Rettig, and it's her video 594. So I will link this video also in my description box so you can have a look. But I made every coaster just slightly different. So the second coaster will show her pour. I'm using here the Cascade round mold from Molds and Shapes. It's the coaster mold. And in total, I think each coaster can cope with round about 100 grams of resin, more or less. And I'm starting pouring with the clear Mastercast resin. I had no recipe, so I only watched Sandra's video and I thought I just try it. But you only see the pour in the second coaster I'm pouring, because with the first coaster I was just forgetting the row, and then I thought, oh, she did it completely different. So then I thought, I have now a completely different pour, so why not altering different ways in all the four coasters? And that's what I've done. What Sandra did different from me, she had a deeper mold. Her mold was 1.2 centimeter deep. My mold is only 9 millimeters deep, so it's 3 millimeter difference, which can affect your resin piece by all means. So I'm starting with the black. I'm making a rim, an outer rim, and the black is Resin Ink Onyx from Octopus. Then the second color, it's strawberry mixed with some of the Interference Pearl. The next color, which I put on top, is the teal, also mixed with the Interference Pearl. Then I'm taking the Butterscotch. They're all resin inks from Octopus. And this I also mixed with Interference Pearl. And then I'm taking my clear resin, I'm filling up my mold, and then I'm taking my white. This is not how Sandra poured, so there I got completely confused, but I thought now I've done it, so I do it the way I think it could still work. So this is my first coaster. With the second coaster I'm doing basically what Sandra did. I have my black rim, then I'm using my white. So she used first the white, and then I'm altering my colors, first the red again. And by the way, the white I also mixed with some of the Interference Pearl. The only color I didn't mix with the Interference Pearl was the black. So now the bluish color and then the yellow color. And then I'm taking my clear resin again, I'm filling up my mold. And then I just pour a little bit of my white on the top again. And then I just let my resin do whatever it needs to do. Just a quick torch because there was some foam on top. And now I can continue with my next one. And again, I'm starting with the black rim. What I did, because people asked me, I needed to calculate a little bit here about the colors. And I noticed that I run out of colors for my last coaster. So because you are dividing and then you don't know really how much you need. So I made all the colored resin for 40 grams and only the white was like 80 grams. So now you see I poured first the red, then an inner circle here with the blue color, and in the last one I just make a puddle because I really didn't have any idea if I had still enough resin to do another way of pouring this awesome technique from Sandra, or similar to this. So now my yellow color outside again, and then I need to take my white. I'm pushing out my white in the center, and here I just push it around the rim. And then I can take my clear resin and just push out my colors with my paddle pour, which I guess will become a crackle, but I don't know how it's gonna look like. And then, yeah, my last sort of webbish effect, which I don't know if it will really become a web effect, but I'm very curious how this all turns out. So I think all the 4 coasters will look different, and I'm really curious about it. What Sandra does as well, she always takes her heat gun, her embossing tool. So I thought I do this as well. Normally I'm not using the heat gun so much, only very slightly, but Sandra just blows and blows, and she gets the most beautiful patterns by using the heat gun. So I thought I do this with the 3 coasters as well and see what will happen. And then I'm looking for something for the centers, and I'm just using my white glass stones, which I love so much, and I just put them right into the center of my molds. For my German subscribers, I said this already in my last video. I'm sorry, at the moment I do not have the time to make a German voiceover. We received a new cat, and I got it some days ago, and we didn't expect it to come. We wanted a new cat, but it was just, we got a phone call from Asyl, and yeah, we adopted a cat, and now we are also very busy with the cat. So my time is a little bit limited. I'm also working almost full time. So yeah, I hope you have mercy with me, and there will be coming German videos again, German voiceovers, but at the moment it's just too much. I hope you understand this, and it's still just a hobby for me. But anyway, you will see now a time lapse where you can see the resin moving, and where I'm still blowing with the heat gun a little bit. And look what happened with the paddle pour. It's funny that, yeah, I'm completely off center there. I gave the centers a little swirl because I like it. I did this off camera, but you just put the dotting tool in the center of your mold, and you just swirl a little bit while your resin is still soft and not too sticky. And yeah, I'm curious about the outcome. It's a different mold, like I said, and I expect the outcome to be a little bit different than Sandra's pours, especially with a different row of pouring. But this is the first one, and look at the center and look at the color blending. I didn't use green, but because yellow and blue turquoise gave a beautiful lemon green, I really love it. And now there's the second one, and this is how Sandra did her pour, and this I really like as well. I love the colors outside, and I love the black and white around, and then you have this beautiful, really divine web effect. I like this very much. Now the third one, and this turned out different as well. But look at the blue and how shiny this is. It's like metal because of the interference pearl. And I like the rim, and I think they really give very beautiful summer vibes, those coasters. And now there is the paddle pour. And well, I'm not too keen about this one, to be honest. Yeah, well, I love this tone, this reddish purplish tone at the background, but yeah, this one I don't like too much. The first two are my favorites, and now I'm going to show you just the final result where you can see all the different effects in detail, and I hope I could inspire you. Please have a look for Sandra's video 594 because she did an awesome pour there, and I wanted to do this pour for over a year. I never did it, and now I thought I just try it. I will also try it in a deeper mold. Okay, with this, I love and leave you. I thank you for watching, and just take care, guys. Bye-bye.